Howdy, friends. Welcome to 50's Cheese. My name is Clem, and the boss sent me out here to the garage to show you these movies, since he's embarrassed to be seen with them. What we have here are highlights of cheap old movies that don't really have highlights. And just some scenes that aren't quite as bad as others. From the golden age of B movies. And since misery loves company, I'll be joining you in watching them. Only I'll be commenting on them as well. You can too, only nobody will hear you. The movies we will be viewing are from a collection entitled 50 Sci-Fi Classics. Their definition of sci-fi is a little flexible. Few lean more towards fantasy, a number of them are horror wannabes, some are action-adventure movies, just in a bizarre, or at least exotic, setting. Some are none of the above. Let's just say these are the kind of movies you would have seen on Mystery Science Theater 3000. In fact, a few of them were. The rest probably weren't good enough. I don't want to mislead you more than I have to. These are not, strictly speaking, first-time viewing reactions. The ones from MST3K I have seen before, of course. But what you will be seeing are mashups of two viewings. One to get my bearings, and one to catch whatever I missed the first time. And they won't be the full movie, just highlights, or lowlights to be more accurate. And the more memorable scenes. So, with all that in mind, let's watch the movie. From American International, so you know it's special. Shot in 1957, along with Naked Paradise, at the same location, but released a year later. Most notable as Roger Corman's first color film or films. I can't wait to see how cheaply this was made. Nothing very interesting in the credits, and only two of the cast have any resumes to speak of. We're just here for those four magic words. Directed by Roger Corman. This thank you screen is almost illegible. You can read, however, Territory of Hawaii. This was shot before statehood in 1959. Those are ugly fish. Now, the first of what you would call the veteran actors, Don Durant, wasn't a few movies, but a ton of TV westerns. There doesn't seem to be any record of his partner here. I think the actor would prefer it that way. I sure wouldn't want to be remembered for this. A shining example of a poorly done day for night sequence. Notice how bright the background is.
That's a knife.
I wish I could tell what was going on here, but it's too dark to see anything except the dish towel wrapped around what's-his-name's head. Ah, looks like they're out to steal some guns. Why didn't they throw the body and the gun into the water? Dumb. Well, somebody at least had enough sense to get out of there. Yep, only shoot once. Bullets, even blanks, are expensive.
Under cover of darkness, I made my way to the far side of the island.
This must have been one of the costlier scenes. Although the movie was shot in Hawaii, the so-called action takes place in the Philippines, according to this map and the narration.
Our destination, a hurricane swept at us from out of the China Sea, and short-handed, we foundered on a reef.
If those guys were underwater as long as the movie seems to suggest, they would have been long since dead. Hey, look, it's the Don Ho fan club. Here comes trouble, tromping across a half-mile of sand.
He seems all right. What happened? Are you all right? Americans, yes? What happened?
The Reef.
Now, the second experienced actor is Lisa Mantell, who played a lot of Pacific Islanders in movies like this, and Native Americans in a lot of westerns.
It is the time the gods are angry. We had had great winds for a month. You were foolish to put out in so small a boat.
How did she know how big their boat was?
Night too.
Jim. There was another man here. He's dead?
He's dead, Jim.
Only in this case, he's a dead Jim. It's important where you put your commas.
Where are we?
You're on the island of Manakai. It is property of the island company. Visitors are not allowed on this island.
We don't want to be here any more than you want us here.
This is the guest house. It's yours while you are here. There is no need to pay.
Visitors are not allowed, but they have a nice guest house. Right. Well, at least they don't have to pay.
You must rest. Bring lava-lavas for these men. Your names? I will need them for my report to the company. What shall we call you?
Johnson. Christy Johnson. And this is my brother Lee.
What?
What's this?
This will replace your trousers, sir. This is an island of women. We have nothing else. Go back to your work.
Wait, the girl that pulled us up.
There is no need to pay on Vanakai. Everything is given the girls by the company.
Company? What company?
The Island Company. A world-famous concern.
So famous, nobody's ever heard of it.
Pearl.
(1957) version of instant messaging.
What is that she's doing? Looks like a semaphore. Semaphore? She's sending a message? About us? Probably. I thought I saw something just inside the reef.
That is home of shark god Tangaroa. That place taboo. Shark god angry, long time now. Brings many bad storms, much bad fortune.
Well, he certainly didn't bring us any luck. Is there anything we could do to get him in a better humor?
Tangaroa, hungry.
Corman's pretty good at using scenery to disguise the fact that there's nothing else in the movie.
You have good fortune, sir.
This is all we got. $20 worth at the outside.
You've had boat a long time now.
About 8 months. Took every cent I could raise. Now it wouldn't even make good fire.
You understand? These places you are not permitted to go. Company rule. Feed these men. Come, we eat.
Hey, looks like good chow. What's wrong?
It was established early on, during the map pointing scene, that this story takes place in the Philippines, yet the hula is a Hawaiian dance. Also, the girls are using Hawaiian single outrigger canoes rather than Filipino double outriggers. But this is Corman. We have no right to expect accuracy.
You like dance?
Oh, it's great.
It's very easy. Tell stories.
Come on, Chris. Show your hula.
Come, I show.
Make him dance, Mahia.
Oops! It broke. Cheap prop. Oh,
the matter?
wait. I think it was supposed to break, to show how the men were bad luck.
Bad taboo.
What happens now? Aren't you going? Going where? To find your little girl. Your little dancing partner. Those women think we're taboo. You saw the look on their faces last night.
You've never been taboo to a woman in your life, and you know it.
They're all hepped up on this superstition thing. And that pua.
Look, I told you. If we want to get away from here, we've got to find somebody that knows the ropes. If we find a boat, we've got to have supplies. We'll need a friend. This is your chance.
I saw a shark come through the reef this morning.
Great. Hey, if those babies can come in, that means we can get out.
And if we don't make it, we end up like Jim.
We'll make it.
Hey, you better watch out. You'll get as jumpy as those women down there. Now, cheer up. Life's just beginning. There's nothing to worry about. I'll scout around, see if I can rustle up anything. You try the girl. You've sure got your philosophy.
South Pacific version of a used car lot, I guess. I'll give them credit, though. It takes a lot of training to behave that naturally underwater.
Where have you been? I've been looking for you.
Mahia here.
Well, why aren't you with the others in the bay?
Who I say Mahia work here?
Because of last night?
Last night, when flowers break. It's very bad. Who I say big taboo on you. She say no see you.
Why aren't there any men here on the island? You know nothing about us, do you?
Chris good. Mahia knows that.
Ah, you know we'd get here eventually.
Don't.
Chris!
I found it.
Found what?
A boat. An outrigger. It's around the point. Come on, I'll show you.
There. We can make any place we want to in this. We'll easily make there or two. The mast is broken. We'll have to find a new one. Otherwise, she's in tip-top shape.
Chris, I've got to get going. Get away from this island.
You coming with me or not? Watch it. It's the old woman.
I want you should leave girl alone.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're like some other places. There is no other place for Mahia. Leave girl alone.
But
I warn you now. After this, trouble.
Well, if you mind, are you coming or not? I'm ready.
I've never seen such excitement.
God of the island, Lord of our sea, give us a sign. God of the old people who are here before us, God of the land sunk beneath the sea, visit not your anger upon us. Tangaroa, take our sin away from us. Deliver us from your anger. We are humble, Tangaroa. Give us a sign.
I guess that's their version of drawing the short straw.
I too are not satisfied. Tomorrow, we make the ceremony.
What's going on here? What was all that?
I too angry. We have sinned.
I too?
Spirits of the dead.
Dead? There are no dead here.
When Tangaroa hungry, I too call to us. We go tomorrow.
Go where?
To him. We bring gifts. The shark is God.
But you could be killed.
God hungry.
Oh, that's insane. You can't go.
No, Chris. Mahia bad. Mahia bring bad luck to everybody. Mahia makes gods angry. Mahia, go!
No, do not take her. She belongs to Tangaroa.
Let me by.
I warn you, Tangaroa, not forgive.
Let me by. Bring me water and dry clothes. Do you understand?
No, tabo.
She hurt? I don't think so. Give me something to clean her with and some water for her to drink. All right.
Who's she signaling? What's she saying?
You'll sleep? Mahia, will you go away with me?
Go?
Away from the island, away from Benakai.
Mahia, go with Chris anywhere. Chris leave?
I'll be back in a little while.
Hurry up, will you? We'll never get the outrigger made at this rate.
I'm ready. Lee, how soon can we be ready to leave?
Leave here? If we get the mast replaced tonight, anytime.
Anytime? Good. Come on. I headed in here.
don't tell me there's actually some tension building.
No, come back now, tonight. Listen to me. The Americans are bad. The police are coming for them in the morning. There will be trouble.
Ah, she called an emergency boat to come in the morning. Sort of Uber float?
I will tell the others. She say police come in morning. Go.
Let's get out of here.
No, no. You don't take it. No. No, no. No. Maria. No. No, hurt fool. No.
She won't.
No. Not do that. No. No.
You know what this means? We're going to have to leave tonight. You don't go, won't you, Mahia?
Mahia go with Chris.
It's always the same, isn't it, Chris? You gotta louse things up because of some dame. It isn't that way. She's just a kid. And what are you gonna do with her when we make land? We haven't got any money. Or is that your idea? She's an ace in the hole.
And that punch was about 3 inches below his jaw.
Sorry for that, Chris. We better get some supplies. Is there a map or anything on the island? Show us where to go?
Map in office. Show island.
All right, you get the food and water. I'll get the map. You want me to go with you? No, there's not enough time. It's nearly dawn now. You load the boat. I'll take whatever's useful from the office.
What about her? If we leave her, she'll warn the others.
There's only one thing to do.
No hurt fool.
We'll have to take her with us. It's the only thing we can do.
All right. We'll put her in the boat, too.
Where'd this building come from all of a sudden?
Untie poor Chris.
Might as well.
They tried to steal the pearls.
Pearls? You're out of your mind. I haven't any pearls. This is all I took. Give me the map. Shortest route to River 2 is past the Big Island. They'll be looking for us. We'll have to find someplace and wait. And where do you suggest waiting? We can't go ahead, and we sure can't go back. There's only one place left. The Reef.
It's our only chance. We'll have to try it.
It's our only chance. We'll have to try it. How many B movies has that line been in?
right. Keep a better lookout over there.
Yeah, they'll never find us there. We'll be gone tonight. That'll be the end of it.
What? Another 3 or 4 hours before we get in here.
Easy.
Where you going?
House the Reef. Maybe I can see a police line from there. Might as well know where they are.
Want me to go with you?
What did he say?
Behind? No thanks.
You be careful.
I'm always careful. Don't worry about me. Just keep your eye on our friend there. I'll be back.
What's the matter? Are you afraid?
What are they saying?
What is
Corman must have hired a 5th grader to do the sound.
Why you run from police? Why you afraid of them?
It's a long story.
A handy pry bar just happens to be lying around. How convenient. Wait a minute. I thought the old hag said the pearls were stored in the thatched hut.
Warn the others.
Real woman, where is she? You let her get away. She'll have the whole island after us. Come on, let's get out of here.
We can't leave before dark. Police boat will see us.
That's a chance we'll have to take. If we stay here, we haven't any chance.
What's this? Where did you get these?
Where do you think I got them?
You went back there.
Why not? We're broke. What do we got to live on? Those we won't have to worry for a long, long time.
Nobody see you? Nobody try to stop you?
Nobody? Nobody? What are you trying to do, cross-examine me?
But there's always somebody guarding storehouse. You did not see her?
All right, I saw her.
And she didn't try to stop you.
You won't be stopping anybody for a long time.
It always ends up like this, doesn't it, Lee?
What was I supposed to do? Surrender to some old woman? Let's take those pearls and get out of here.
We can't go on running forever, Lee.
Right?
Training for the Olympic non-contact boxing event. The music is trying, in vain, to generate some excitement. Too bad it sounds like it was lifted from a cheap Western. Probably was, knowing American International. Meanwhile, in another ocean, Jaws Jr. makes an entrance. Corman's hedging his bets here. Blacktip reef sharks are found in both the Philippines and Hawaii. I doubt if it was intentional. He probably just grabbed whatever stock footage of sharks he could find. The footage is of at least 4 different individuals, judging by their markings, and it's embarrassingly obvious the one attacking Lee is not real.
The wind is strong. We'll leave evil behind us.
Well, that's of your life you'll never get back. You should get on your knees and thank me for cutting so much of it. You know, the original runtime was 64 minutes. You'd never have survived it. The hero and the girl sail off into the sunset. You can't get much cheesier than that. Another inexcusable mess. But hey, that's what cheese is all about. The story's dumb, the screenplay is ridiculous, acting is often either amateurish or Shatnerish. Direction is, well, it's Roger Corman. Cinematography is hard to tell. The DVD was obviously made from a VHS tape. And it looks like maybe that tape was already a copy of another tape. Lighting was substandard, even the stuff shot in sunlight. Sound, as mentioned, appeared to be done by a middle schooler. As for costumes, it's hard to mess up sarongs, muumuus, and lava lava. Except the lava lava aren't called that in either Hawaii or the Philippines. It's a Samoan word. And they're much longer. So I guess you can mess it up. The only redeeming virtue of the film is the stunning scenery of the island of Kauai. Overall, AllMovie's rating is a mere 1 out of 10. However, that earns it a cheese rating of 6 out of 10. Remember, the two ratings are inverse. A cheesy movie can't be good, and a good movie can't be cheesy. So, thanks for watching. Do the like, comment, subscribe stuff if you want. But better yet, buy me a coffee.